Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. Let's do the public dungeon stuff. Starting with Left Wheel, and who I can only assume is pronounced Grimmer.
Help! Left Wheel is in dire need.
I can't imagine your name is Grimer.
You seem like the brave sort. I, for one, haven't the stomach for blades and beasts. And right now, Left Wheel has more than its fair share.
What's happening?
Shining beasts and deranged cultists have invaded the town. Baroness Elianacosa sent out anyone fit enough to run and find aid. She's trying to help those still trapped, but she can't do it herself.
Did you say shining beasts?
I'd almost describe them as beautiful, if they didn't just try to eat me. The Baroness helped evacuate as many merchants and civilians as she could, but there are still others trapped with those beasts. She's promised gold in exchange for aid.
Okay.
You can find Baroness Elianacosa just inside the town walls. The entrance to Left Wheel is just north of Feldegard Keep. Let her know Grimner sent you.
Grimmir. Okay. Were you present?
Oh yes, I was delivering letters when it happened. A terrible crackling sound and the smell of burnt hair. All at once, the town erupted into chaos. I dropped everything I was carrying and ran. I'm lucky to have made it out alive.
Wait, but then how did you... That doesn't line up with what you... That's fine.
You can find...
Who's the Baroness?
Eliana? She's a raging fire, that one. Bright, powerful, unafraid to take up space. She made Left Wheel into the trading hub it is today. Without her, we'd still be a handful of caravans stuck in the mud. If anyone could face this storm, it's her.
Okay. Onwards to Left Wheel. Maybe I'll get some more fragment drops for the collectible. They don't seem to have a cooldown, unlike previous public dungeon drops. Because the first time I went through this place and Silorn, I got 3 of each thing. So, once I have time, I can just kind of sit down and just tear through these 2 dungeons and be done with that collectible instead of having to spend 25 days visiting over and over just to get a squirrel. Although I think it's a memento you get now.
You've chosen a poor time to come and trade, traveler. Left Wheel is under siege by the Recollection and their bizarre beasts. If you can lend aid, tend to the wounded. If not, you best be on your way.
I like your weird necklace thingy. Grimair sent me.
He did? Apologies for my terse greeting. If you still came here after hearing what's happened, then you're braver than most. I'll take all the help I can get putting a stop to this Recollection invasion.
The Recollection is attacking?
Yes. Some of the survivors overheard the cultists call themselves the Recollection. I've never dealt with them before, but they're here now. Worst of all, they seem to be summoning in terrible creatures at ritual sites across town.
Rituals?
Yes. If you can put a stop to their rituals and free anyone still trapped in town, I'll be in your debt. As Baroness of Left Wheel, I promise to make it worth your while.
Okay.
Thank you for the aid, traveler. Return to me when you've stopped their rituals and freed who you can. The sooner we save everyone and put a stop to the Recollection, the better. I just wish I had done more to prevent this.
You think it's your fault?
Magical relics make for a lucrative import as long as inspections and magical protections aren't in the way. The merchant lords pressured me to waive these precautions, and for what? So a few trade masters could fill their coffers?
Magic relics caused this?
I'm certain of it. Those relics are being used to channel their rituals. When I became Baroness, I promised to put the people of Left Wheel first. I thought with the gold we could expand. Now they've paid the price for my poor judgment.
We can still help them.
I don't deserve your kindness. Please, save those I couldn't. The weight on my heart will be so much more bearable when this is over. If I may make one last request, show them no mercy.
Tell me about Left Wheel.
For a time, it was a modest trading post connecting Skingrad merchants with Hammerfell. Now, we broker trade with the Gold Coast and Northern Dominion territories. Every transaction has helped Left Wheel grow into the trading center of Colovia.
And what's your role?
As the trading post grew, the need for more stability rose. Eventually, Leftwheel became a proper town, and with that came the need for a baroness who tends to its citizens' needs while balancing the demands of the merchant lords.
What sort of demands?
More often than not, lower taxes. As I said, every transaction is meant to benefit Leftwheel's citizens, but lately they've wanted more freedom in what they can bring in for trade. If I'd stood my ground, maybe none of this would have happened.
I see. Okay, it seems like I can go either direction, right? So maybe... maybe I should go north. Like this, like this, like this, like this, maybe? Oh, we get to actually see some crystal jacks. I bet these two dungeons have to be like the best place to farm ink right now. Or maybe just any public dungeon in general, but... there's a few good spots in Forgotten Wastes. The enemies respawn very quick. I wonder if it's better to farm enemies or if it's better to farm resource nodes. Like, which ones have better drop rates? Are you waiting for a boss to spawn?
Bertrand, please put out the flames. Hurry!
Thank you.
Oh, that counts as 2 out of 4.
We can find our way from here.
Okay. Oh, neat. That's the third one of those I've gotten already. I kind of wish the thing that was super common... well, actually, no. Never mind. I was going to say, kind of wish the thing... oh, that's the enemy I really like. But I wish they were a little more common, or smaller, not common, so that you could put a lot more of them in a smaller space. But if you're decorating Ayleid Ruins, having a bunch of big sculptures could fill out the place. Yeah, these things are cool. Let me not kill it too fast. It's like weird... come on, do your other attack where you switched. Yeah. Well, not that one. Do the thing where you stand up. Yeah. They have like 5 different configurations that they can get into. There's another remnant, like I said. But they're really cool. I'm hoping there's one that's going to be like a plot boss. Maybe there's a cooldown. I wonder, is it like... no, because it doesn't... I was going to say maybe instead of 24 hours, it's 24 minutes by accident or something, but... no, it doesn't seem like that's correct either, because I've definitely been in... haven't spent 24 minutes in these places and gotten drops. Why am I still in combat? That's weird. Yeah, it's like they're just made of a bunch of different limbs that don't match. They're so weird, but they're so cool. I think every time they release a DLC, there's one monster that's like a big budget creature that doesn't have any recycled animations or anything. So I'm guessing that's theirs for this chapter. Like, I think even those big hulking guys that like to hit you with hammers, I think that they're... I think they use some ogre animations in rigging, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, one of the bosses.
Prove your mettle, outsider.
Wait, are you the annoying one?
We're not so different.
You have a lot of health and it's very annoying. Alright, see you later. Your bow's still on your back. That's impressive. It's like I do no damage. You die. Oh, this is so weird. It's like they have 6 limbs, but the configuration makes it so they use different ones. Like that one's a tripod now. It's so weird. It's cool. Well, I guess sometimes it's really maybe there is 2 big unique monsters because Necrom had the what are they called? They're like the librarians of Apocrypha. I can't remember what that type of Daedra is called. They had them and the Nightmares, which I already went this way. Were totally different and totally unique stuff. So maybe for chapters it can be 2 unique things. Come on, give me another remnant drop. Oh, you can just do that, huh? That's interesting. Stop summoning. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's just more chances to get a drop, but... Weird. Yeah, this one. Yeah, these dudes. I guess they are unique. There's another one. Okay. Hey, if I get another 3, that would be... Oh. Oh, this weird boss. Yeah, this boss isn't one of the ones listed on the achievement for this place, so I guess they're related to the story? Wait, Baroness, Legionaries, what? That was weird. They were like ghosts of... Smashy, smashy. Okay, and then go north. I'm surprised they didn't make a Mirrorplasm pet. Oh, you know what? I bet... I know from data mines and stuff, one of the next crown crates is a Mirror-More themed crate, so that probably would be where they would stick it. Some Mirror-More themed mounts would probably look cool. If they kind of make them look like this and not just a weird design. Like if they kind of just made them look like the general animal and had that cool reflective texture, that would look awesome. Oh, these guys. It's really one guy or one dude or one person or one entity that's really 2 but is actually really 1. I think whichever one you kill first, the other one becomes, or it's weird.
Return to me, my other half.
Oh, did they? Oh, they didn't do the combining thing. Is it because I killed them at the exact same time? Interesting. Okay. Ow. another remnant. What more could I ask for? I mean, I'll take more if they want to drop more for me. I'll take more. Means less grinding later? Sure. It's weird when you kill a big enemy and they don't have any loot. That feels like they should always have loot, considering the effort. I mean, not that this is hard. I mean, this is a public dungeon. It's about as hard as Overland stuff can get, and it's by no means hard. Although I say that, I guess I'm too quick to forget my early days of playing this game. I remember... There's another remnant. I remember when I first played... It was before Somerset came out, so the big hotness was Vardenfell. And I went into the public dungeon there, the Dwarven one that I can't remember the name of right now. And I remember like trying to get through it and just being really frustrated because I kept getting killed and I wasn't making progress. I mean, obviously, at such a low level, I had no business being in there. Oh, I love this guy's name. Kliniklanak. Or Klainik. Clank. It's Clink. I guess it's Clink Clank, isn't it? Interesting Pokemon, Clink Clang. I guess, yeah, it's supposed to be onomatopoeic because it's a big... Oh, I'm actually taking damage. It's a big, clanky crystal monster. I guess his whole gimmick is he's leaving parts of himself. I think it feels like they gave these public dungeon bosses like more defense than they usually have. Oh, it's been too... I've been killing them too fast. He doesn't have any loot. Why can't... Ooh, a master. That's one try. That's two tries. Come on. There it is. Give me a painting. I haven't gotten a painting drop yet for this place. Oh. Well, if I'm gonna be farming this place for the fragments anyways, maybe I'll eventually get a painting. I would like to get an ink drop too while I'm here. Yeah, here. Unless it is that, maybe that's why I've only gotten it in Trials and Group Dungeons. Maybe it's just because that's harder content and has higher drop rates. That could easily be a thing. I was looking at the achievements too for this. I think it's either the end of this questline in this zone or the epilogue questline for beating this in Necrom. I think you get a Crystal Jack pet. Which, if they're as big as the ones you get here, that's kind of cool. And there's a mount, which that is something I've liked that they added starting in Necrom. There's a mount reward for doing like everything in the zone, basically. It's like a Lynx. I think it's a reskin of the Druid Stone Lore mounts.
Thanks, stranger.
But it looks cool.
I can help him get to safety.
Oh, this boss was glitched. Are you here? Oh, you are here. This boss sometimes just doesn't spawn. You have to server hop to find it. Ooh, it did that thing where nothing happens for a second and all the animations speed up. I think this dude can drop a lead, so... It's eating inputs.
No, I'm done.
Yeah, you are. Can I get one more? Well, I shouldn't be greedy. So maybe I get one more remnant on the way out as a parting gift, but if I can average 3 per visit here, sure, because that'd be up to 6. Doesn't seem like it would be that bad to get 19 more. Especially when I was so used to what you had to do in Necrom, where you go to each public dungeon once a day, fight until you get a drop, go to the other one, do the same thing, and you gotta wait another 24 hours to do it again. Although, admittedly, that squirrel is a cool pet.
Umbolwe, tend their wounds. Giovanni, keep an eye on that horizon. God's
Boers
help me if we're
the
taken by
brush.
surprise here.
Is Grimmaire? Grimmaire's not here.
You've returned. I'm already getting reports of the tide of beasts waning, and we're tending to the townsfolk you helped. Thank you. Now tell me, what of the recollection? Were you able to stop their rituals?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a relief. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders, Traveler. Left Wheel may just see another sunrise thanks to your efforts.
Will you try to retake the town?
For now, I'll focus on tending to the injured. But with the rituals dealt with and reinforcements on the way, we'll soon gain the upper hand. It will be a while before we're trading again, but that can wait. I have my people to focus on.
Then will you rebuild?
Certainly. I made a promise to these people. Left Wheel provides opportunities for all those within its walls. I won't let a band of cultists get in the way of progress. I hope you can see all that we have to offer one day.
Maybe.
If you hadn't
Ooh.
arrived when you did, the skies would be much darker. Left Wheel and myself owe you a great debt, Traveler. A debt that this reward only begins to pay. Left Wheel is a long way from returning to its former trading glory, but we'll get there. We may look defeated, but I know these people. This is our home. Once our wounds have healed, we'll strike back with a vengeance.
What's next?
The injured will be moved somewhere safer once reinforcements arrive. Then we'll retake the hold. Once we're certain Left Wheel is safe, we'll work on repairs. You'd be surprised how many survivors are ready to start reconstruction.
How about you?
I'll admit that I was quite shaken by these events. I spent more time questioning my policies and mandates than actually putting in the work. You showed me that actions are more inspiring than words. A lesson I won't soon forget.
I can't tell if her performance is a little bit odd. It feels kind of dry. Like she's just line reading and not actually...
I hope we're able to gather what's left of our belongings. There are treasured memories buried in the rubble.
You know how the recollection invaded?
I don't. I've heard talk of the relics we imported being part of their plan, but they may only be panicked rumors. All I know for sure is that I wouldn't have survived if the Baroness hadn't evacuated my quarter.
Eh?
Yes, she was quite the sight. Covered in soot, a makeshift weapon in her hand. She knocked on every door to make sure no one was left behind. I only found myself trapped because I tried to mirror her bravery. I owe my life to the both of you.
I'm not sure Left Wheel can come back from this. Perhaps it's time to move on.
Do you recall what happened?
I was deep in a game of tribute when the first walls came down. I swallowed the last of my mead and was out of there. A shame because I left behind all of my winnings.
Between your coin and your life, I think you made out with the best outcome
Perhaps
possible.
you're right. Coin I can always make more of. Although, by the look of things, it'll be a while before any coin is made here again.
You've done us a great service, stranger. If you don't mind my saying, I feel that we're cut from the same cloth, putting others before ourselves. Oh, a wonderful, if tiring quality. Take care.
Will you remain here?
Unlikely. I'll follow the injured wherever they go, which I am certain will be far from here. Many of the civilians that weren't first evacuated suffered grievous injuries. I'll make sure they have the strength to reach a sickbed in Skingrad.
Oh, I didn't even see you down there.
I wish I could muster the courage to go back in, fight the raging fires and monstrous beasts myself.
Is there anything you can tell me what happened?
No, I am sorry. I was making my way back from foraging in the nearby forests when the attacks began. I tried to find my children, but by the time I made it to the gates, the guards refused me entrance. I pray they are safe.
Well, that's scary.
The Baroness blames herself? She's been good to us, regardless of what happened today. I still trust her.
You remember anything?
Not much, I'm afraid. It was quite unexpected. A lovely sunny day suddenly covered with a crisp fog.
You were lucky to make it out.
Yes, I am lucky. But my wife... I apologize. I'm afraid I can't bear to talk about it.
You've made it possible for us to rebuild. I thank you for that. I won't forget your heroism.
Can you tell me anything?
I was tending to my stall when I heard the noise. Like the sky cracking open and the rushing of water. When I came out to investigate, the streets were filled with those horrible creatures.
Did you see what called them here?
No, I must admit. I turned and fled as soon as one stood to approach me. I had counted on myself to do more in such dire circumstances, but I saved little more than my own scales.
Interesting. You usually don't have this many NPCs to talk to after a quest like this.
Seems I underestimated your aid, Traveler. Thank you for saving the lives you could.
What's next for you?
I'll sharpen my sword and get back into the fray as soon as the pain in my chest subsides. You stop the flow of monsters, but I'm certain Leftwheel will remain infested for some time.
Giovanni Nasica.
We owe you a great debt. Should we meet again in safer times, I'll treat you to a frosty one.
Ooh, what do you do
I'll
now?
remain on duty until more reinforcements arrive from Skingrad. Until then, my arrows and the remaining exhausted guards are the only things keeping these people safe.
Okay. Let's go to the other dungeon. Silorn. I don't even remember when I played Oblivion. I think I went into Silorn for something. I don't remember what, and I don't remember what it was like. Ooh, that person has the Daedric Titan. Or Shackled Titan, I think is what it's called. Oh, is this the lucky... This is the way Shrine doesn't behave. See? Okay, well, that... Okay, never mind. There we go. Yeah, if you try to use it from, like, this side, it doesn't work. There, see? There's, I think, a 2 or 3 like that. I think the one in town actually is a little temperamental. I love the colors of this place. The autumn leaves and everything, it's beautiful. Oh. Okay, what's the issue here? Tutis Mido.
Why did I have to leave it until the last possible moment? Figures, the one day I finally make it to these ruins, they're overrun with danger. This is what I get for procrastinating on collecting those ethereal shards. Bad enough to handle goblins and minotaurs without tossing necromancers into the mix.
Necromancers?
You rarely hear about solitary necromancers, do you? They always travel in groups. Must be good at making friends. I'm no match against them, but Master Lucianos is going to rend me into a fine powder if I return empty-handed. Again.
What are you trying to get from inside?
Raw deposits of ethereal energy kept behind Ayleid's security measures. Wouldn't be a problem except for Cylorn's infestation.
Cylorn.
Look,
okay.
I've got coin to spare. Any chance I could send you on in my stead? Otherwise, I'm bone dust either way.
Yeah, sure.
This ethereal alarum will help untether the shards from their surroundings. I'll meet you at the first shard inside the ruins and show you how it works. Just don't break it. Or lose it. Or hold it too close to your face.
Alarum? What is this?
When ancient magicka coalesces into physical form, it sometimes binds itself to its surroundings, like a barnacle on the side of a boat. The alarum is a handy little tool that pries those barnacles free.
Where'd you get it?
Get it? From my mind, I guess. My mentor, Master Lucianos, gave me a problem to solve, so I made the alarum to solve it. Of course, he'll be the one who gets the credit with inventing it, if it actually works.
You don't know if it works?
I've been putting off testing it. There's no such thing as a good day to steal precious ethereal energy from an Ayleid ruin guarded by minotaurs. And now necromancers. It's the worst day for it. Until you came along. It'll work. I'm sure of it.
What sort of dangers are inside?
Aside from the necromancers, you mean? Well, strictly speaking, these ruins are Minotaur territory. The goblins tunneled their way in somehow, and the Minotaurs put up with them for some reason. Oh, there are Ayleid traps too. Watch out for those.
And what are the shards for?
Master Lucianos, the mage I'm apprenticed to, uses ethereal energy for all manner of experiments. Sorry, I'd rather not talk about work. Honestly, I'm more interested in what the necromancers plan to do with them. Before we step in, of course.
Why?
What? I'm not allowed to exhibit a little academic curiosity? You sound like Master Lucianos. They're risking life and limb to recover these things. What's it all for? Power? Ambition? The spirit of camaraderie? Makes you wonder, is all.
You have a healthily curious spirit, is how I would describe you. Why is it talking about titans? Death and titans. You ever see a Minotaur go toe-to-toe with an army of undead? No, actually. But Minotaurs tend to be tough. There's the one roaming boss. Roaming world boss. It's like 4 Minotaurs. That was an interesting fight.
Hey, wait for me!
Ooh, that's neat.
Easier than I thought getting here. Let's talk.
Okay, Tautus.
Necromancers pass this by, huh? Even with all of them working together. They probably can't figure out how to release the shards. That won't be a problem for us. Not with that ethereal alarum I gave you.
Alarum?
You still have it, right?
Yeah.
Right. Activate the alarum at a locked ethereal shard. That'll trigger the untethering process. The crystal pylons surrounding the shard should emit a pattern, so pay attention when that happens. That pattern is the key to unlocking the shard.
So if I use that pattern to unlock the shard, what happens if I make a mistake?
If you mess up, the ethereal energy overcycles and rends your soul from your body, and traps your energy inside the shard itself. I'm kidding. It doesn't do that. Probably. You just have to start over. Isn't research fun? Ready to try?
Yeah.
Stand near the shard and activate the alarum.
Oh, that's
right.
The tonal wand.
There's the pattern. Pay attention.
Ah, my cuticle. Oh, it's just Simon Says?
Great! It's untethered. Now just grab the shard.
Okay. Easy enough.
I think you've got this. Try not to run afoul of those necromancers. I'll meet you outside when you're finished.
So I'm thinking this way. Ooh, book. The Emperor of the Villa. Read that later. Why is the lore library not universal? It feels like it should be. Or not universal, like across all your characters. Oh, I always forget that Minotaurs can just drop that as a item. I always thought it was like a dungeon exclusive one. Minotaurs have so much health. And there's a remnant of deception. Maybe there's like a 2-minute cooldown on them. Or maybe it just has a low enough drop rate. I don't know. Never mind. That was virtually back to back. So beefy. And another one. Okay. Man, it's a shame there's no companions yet. This would be such a good grind for them. Where is the thing I'm looking for here? Is it in here? No. It's not up there, is it? Oh, this one's a boss. Galrock the Burning. I like these new Minotaurs with the like longhorn horns. Just gonna step out of the fire if it's alright with you guys. I guess you will too. Oh, hey! Wait, what? And another remnant. Oh, here it is. What do we got? Purple. Red. Yellow. Okay. How intricate do these get? I'm still curious where the Titans part of this quest name comes from. Okay, let's go this way. So I've already gotten 3. Wait, did I get 3 remnants of deception already? Wait, I got 4? Oh, I must have miscounted. Alright, so I need 18 more of each. That's not bad at all. Keep on going through. God, I've only been through like a quarter of the dungeon already, and I got as many remnants. Maybe it's just because there's more. No, there were a lot of big enemies in the last place too. There's another one. Man, you probably would take you maybe an hour of grinding in each place. Not even, maybe. There's a... Oh. Juxis the Dread.
Begone, wretch! The power of the well is mine.
Oh, they're wearing that cool outfit style from you can get in Imperial City.
Break this fool's bones.
Can you stand still?
Enough! You cannot stop me.
I don't remember this. Did I fight this boss? Oh, you know, I might have come up on this boss like as someone else was killing it. Maybe that's why. Come on. Honestly, it's probably not worth just fighting the bosses if you're gonna farm these shards. Just skip them and fight the mobs instead. Is this the group event boss? Is that why this one's so intricate? Usually the generic Joe Schmoes aren't this complicated. Okay, we got... Why is it not activating? Hello? Oh, I didn't have to do anything. It was already done. Sure. We take freebies. This away. What? I'm trying to... I'm racking my brain trying to remember what was in Cylorn in Oblivion. Was this the place you go with the guy who thinks he's like the last descendant of the Alien Kings? Was this that place? No, I feel like that was in the northeast. Straight ahead. Oh, I want to unlock the skill color reach. There's another one. The skill color change that makes the Dawnbreaker purple. I bet that looks cool. And there's another one. My goodness. I'll probably have half as many as I need by the time I finish this quest. Then again, I am playing off hours, so there's not a lot of people around. So maybe it is a good time to do this. Hey, an ink! There we go. Only, what, 484 more to go for that achievement? That's just stupid. I guess that's going to be one of them long lifetime achievements. Just maybe by next year I'll get it. If they have enough content that makes it interesting to grind anyways. Why is it not? I can't do my R1s. Actually, wait, what is the reward for doing that? What was it even considered? Probably here. Ink, there we go. Well, it doesn't say you get anything, but what was... There was something that you got... There was something you get for doing that achievement. I don't remember what it was. Alright, what are we doing? Uh-huh. 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 Oh, okay. I kind of figured they might get more difficult than this, but I guess they don't want to make it too complicated for people who don't like puzzles. So now I need to go all the way around. It's fine. More chances for remnants, I guess. The only issue with this place is the Minotaurs. The Minotaurs have too much health for what they are. Even the Bone Colossuses, which are like the parallel to... There's another one. The parallel to them don't have as much health. This way. Ooh, look how many. Hey. Oh, I remember. The only thing you get for... Or that you unlock for 500 ink was that one cool-looking pillar. Which... I would probably never even put in my house anyway, so no big loss. Whenever I unlock it, I unlock it. Well, really, for... They should... I'm trying to think of where would be a good place to add... There's another remnant. Where a good place to add those things would be. Maybe give them a decent chance to drop from... crafting dailies? Because right now, the only way they drop... Well, harvesting. If you're harvesting stuff, you're probably into crafting. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good system, though, because it makes you afraid to ever actually experiment with the skills. It's like you might make one or two, and then you're like, well, the amount of ink this costs is just not worth it to ever try again. Or you know what would be a good place? I know a good... Oh, does this guy not have horns? Oh no, they're tiny ones. I know a good place. Let them be bought with master writs. That would be a good place for them. Like 10 writs for a luminous ink. I think that's reasonable enough for the amount of grind associated with that. Another remnant. The drop rate seems way higher here than in left wheel, unless I was just getting unlucky in left wheel, or I'm getting lucky here. Almost there. Come on, that didn't hit me. Boy, is that a trap? I can't tell. Can't I disarm it? Okay, fine, I won't. Okay. So never more than 3. Is there no boss here? Maybe someone killed them? What is... Oh, it's a soul gem. I thought it was like a lore book I haven't read somehow. Okay, easy enough. Yep. Oh, there's one other person in here. My eyebrow is itching me like crazy. Let's see, is anyone going to give me one last remnant on the way out as a parting gift? Oh, an ogre. I didn't even know they were in here. They must be spread pretty thin. No, I think this is leading to the exit. Yep. Okay. So how many did I end up with? 13. I got 6 more. I do. Wow, I did end up with half as many as I need. Did I get 10 in this one trip? No, I had 4 when I came in, right? No. I don't remember now. Did I have 6? I don't know. Hello?
Ah, good. I was starting to worry those necromancers got the better of you. Or that you fell in with their ranks. Just kidding. Who would be tempted to fall in with a group like that? Ridiculous. Did you happen to retrieve those shards?
Yeah.
Great. Well, that was easy. Guess the world's lucky we're not both necromancers, or we'd be able to claim these ruins for ourselves. Not that I want that, obviously. Who wants to be a necromancer? Anyway, here's your reward.
Who wants to be a necromancer?
Well, it's over. I've got the shards, and I didn't get killed. Or press-ganged into becoming a necromancer. I didn't even learn a lesson on procrastinating because everything worked out. Like it always does.
Now that you have the shards, what's next?
Now it's back to Master Lucianos in Skingrad. Back to measuring herb sachets and transcribing his correspondence. Suppose I'll keep wondering what those necromancers were up to. If these shards might have helped them in whatever they were doing.
You wanted to help them?
Help them? I don't even know what they were doing. But I keep wondering, what if they were trying to raise those minotaurs as their thralls? Bet they could have done it too, if only they had these ethereal shards for an extra bit of power.
Yeah, that's something you don't typically see is undead minotaurs. Huh. Are you thinking of trying that yourself?
I don't know the first thing about necromancy. Even if I wanted to learn, it's not like I could just run into those ruins asking someone to teach me. Not like there's any of them left alive in there.
Are you thinking of becoming a necromancer?
What? Do you think I'd make a good one? Kidding! Kidding. Can you imagine? Me, a necromancer. Wandering Tamriel with other necromancers. Killing anyone who displeases us. Raising them to do our bidding. Ah, what a sight.
Okay, well, I'm afraid of you, so I'm gonna leave. But yeah, it's kind of what I suspected. The how many more of these are there? Signature with class. So that one I know is collect all signature scraps. That's, I think, from Mirror Mosaic Shards or whatever they're called. Gift from the Archmagister. Gifts from the Archmagister. I don't know what that one is. Oh wait, I think that's related to doing like all the scribing stuff. Ink. Oh wait. Never mind. Wait. Ink accumulator. That's the 50. You have to get 50 ink, right? Yeah, okay. That one's not that bad. That one's the insane one. Yeah, 50 is reasonable for the drop rate they have. What was it called? Customize actions, maybe? No. Appearance? Skill styles. Okay, so what else was there? Skill style. Okay, that's also mirror shards. That's for doing the 30 of each of the dailies, I think. That's mirror shards. Pen is mightier than the sword. That's scribing. Fate of the Forgotten. Okay, so that's, I guess, the end story. Okay, so they're not that bad. Alright, well, I'm probably going to head back in there and do some more farming. I'm going to dismantle some stuff, clear some space. But yeah, that's it for this episode. It's kind of what I thought might be, where even these are shorter quests than usual. Usually it takes me an entire episode to do one public dungeon quest, but I did 2 and we didn't even cross an hour. So, it is what it is. We'll have to see what the regular side quests, because there's like, well, I don't know which ones are side quests and which ones are story quest stuff, but I have my little handy dandy list. There's probably all of these are side quests, I would bet. So, we'll, wait, it says there's, how do I do the thing? No, 10 points of interest. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll explore in the next episode, I guess. So, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.